All right, let's go in and continue to look at the interface for Adobe Audition. So, as I said before, this is our waveform editor. And I go in and I edit individual files in here. And I can do things like cut them, copy and paste, adjust them. We're going to get to that in due time. The other thing is the multi-track editor. So we opened up the multi-track editor in the last session. And what I do is I create individual components or download and install individual components. And then I grab those and I drag them into the tracks. And you'll see that I can have as many or 3 tracks as up to 24 tracks, like in a real recording studio. So let's go through the interface for the multi-track editor. So first, I can have multiple tracks here, and I can name these tracks. If I click here, I can name these tracks. All right? So I just name that track voice, right? There's 4 different views. There's input and output view. I can click here, and I can drag this down. Or if I hold shift, it'll drag them all down like that. I have the effects view where I lob effects onto my track. If I click here, it opens up the effects menus the same. It's going up to effects here. And from there, I can do things like add amplitude and compression or delay and echo, whatever the case may be. The next button is the sends button. We'll look at these buttons right up here. The sends button and the EQ button. I'm going to set it back on the effects button. Then next to that, we have a little toggle metronome. We have the global clip stretching, which allows us to take a file and stretch it. We have snapping, and the idea with snapping is that generally you want to have snapping because what it'll do is allow it to snap. If you've ever done any nonlinear editing, you'll understand how important it is to be able to snap from files next to one another. Okay, let's look at the tools in the toolbar up here. So first I have my move tool, which allows me to click on things and move it around. Right, I can grab the ends and I can stretch it, or I could grab this and I could shorten it, whatever the case may be. Right. Next to that is my razor tool, which allows me to cut things. And after I cut it, I can grab the move tool and I can separate it. So right now, let's play through the file.
Hello and welcome to the Adobe Audition course. This is your sample file for voice that you will use to edit. My name is Alfred M. Williams.
So let me undo that. Let's cut it right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the whole thing down by trap selecting, move it down. Then I'm going to grab this part. Oops, let's deselect. Grab this part and put it in front. So if I get this, it means that it's fading in and out on those sections. Right now, I'm just going to do a straight snap. And now when I play the file, it's going to say,
my name is Alfred M. Williams. Thank you for joining me. Hello and welcome to the Adobe Audition.
Right, so I can take that and I can change the amount of time it takes to go from one clip to the other, place those closer together, and play my audio.
My name is Alfred M. Williams. My name.
Right, so I can select both of those clips and I can increase the volume or the amplitude by clicking. And I want to go to amplitude. I'm just going to choose amplify. And I'm going to choose, no, not amplify. Let's go to, let me delete that one. And let's choose tube model compressor. More punch.
Is Alfred M.
Let's do mid enhancement.
Thank you for joining me. Hello and welcome to the...
So I've punched up the volume and given it a little bit more presence. And that's basically the way that you can work with. I can have multiple tracks in here. Let's look at the slip edit tool. So let me take this one track and delete it. Oops, I don't want to delete both parts. Let me deselect. And so I've only got a portion of the track playing in here, but there's more track to be had. So if I grab that slip edit tool, I can click in there and I can actually drag inside of the edit to find other parts inside of that edit. And that's what the slip edit tool does. The last one allows me to make a time selection, so I can click and I can select a portion of the file, okay? I have my glass slider at the top that allows me to slide through. I can see how many sections I have on the right by grabbing and sliding that. I have my playback head at the bottom and I can loop. And that's my basic multi-track environment. Let's stop there.